Every year, the Super Bowl is held on the first Sunday of February. This year, the Super Bowl was played on February 5th, and it was like no other. Super Bowl 51 was played between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. The Atlanta Falcons won the coin toss and deferred the ball, making it New England's ball to start the game, but they weren't very effective, going 3 and out. The Falcons' first possession started off great with a 37-yard run by Devonta Freeman, but after that run, they only earned 5 more yards, and then they lost yards from a sack by Trey Flowers, making them punt the ball back to the Patriots. The score remained 0-0 throughout the first quarter, with each team punting back and forth. To start the second quarter, the Patriots had the ball, and on 1st and 10, their running back Blunt fumbled the ball, and Atlanta recovered the ball and drove down the field for the game's first touchdown. The Patriots getting the ball back, they managed to get to Atlanta's 23-yard line only for Tom Brady to throw a pick six, making the score 21-0. The Patriots got the ball back and was able to put points on the board, but only a field goal, making the halftime score 21-3, and by the half, people already had their own opinions of how the game would end.
I thought the Falcons were going to win just because of their lead and the way they were playing.
I thought that the Patriots would win the Super Bowl, only because of their prolonged history of championship wins and their current quarterback situation, and their team is very solid.
I thought the Falcons because they were winning, blowing them out by the half.
To keep fans entertained at the half, Lady Gaga was the sole performer this year. Lady Gaga started her performance by singing God Bless America while on the roof, and proceeded to jump off the roof and end her performance with Bad Romance. Lady Gaga left fans with mixed emotions about her performance.
I mean, she was okay, but I don't know. I don't think that type of music necessarily goes with football.
I did, just because it was different from previous years. She didn't try and make it like political or make a statement. It was just her.
I didn't like it very much, but that's just my opinion.
Atlanta got the ball to start the second half and drove 85 yards downfield to score a touchdown. With the Patriots getting the ball back, they finally scored the first touchdown of the game, but failed to convert on the extra point. After this drive, the Patriots kept scoring and kept stopping the Falcons. The Patriots ended up tying the game with a score 28-28, sending the Super Bowl into its first ever overtime. For the overtime coin toss, the Patriots won and selected to receive the ball. The first drive of overtime, Tom Brady led his team 75 yards downfield and scored the game-winning touchdown.
I was surprised because I didn't think the Falcons were going to blow that big of a lead, and I was upset because I wanted them to win over the Patriots.
I went to bed when they were starting their comeback because I didn't want to have to see the end with Tom Brady carrying the trophy. So I put myself out of my misery and went to bed early.
No, I knew they were going to win. I knew when they were down, 20-something points, they would still come back because of the Patriots.
This marks the first time ever in a playoff game or a Super Bowl game where a team overcame a 25-point deficit and won. To make this comeback possible, Tom Brady picked up his game and set a record of 466 passing yards in a game. This Super Bowl win gave Tom Brady the most Super Bowl wins by a starting quarterback, with having 5 wins, leaving fans to question if Tom Brady really is the greatest of all time.
I would say no. He's intelligent and can make smart plays, but obviously his skill set is a little bit below other quarterbacks in the league.
Yes, because he's broken records that no other quarterback has broken.
He probably is. I hate to admit it, he probably is. If you look at his stats and what he's done, but you look at somebody like Terry Bradshaw, who has pretty much almost the same amount of Super Bowls. He's got 1 less Super Bowl, and they don't think of him as being all that great. So I think it's a combination of him and Belichick that has gotten him to where he is.
All in all, the Atlanta Falcons started off the game great, but it didn't end that way. Tom Brady led his team to a comeback of 25 points in the first ever overtime in a Super Bowl, and no one can forget Lady Gaga's amazing halftime performance. I'm Carly Dunbar reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 21.